How are we doing, guys? Always to be. So, back with another watch along. It's a big one tonight, guys. It's Brentford versus Swansea, the second leg of a quite well balanced tie here, guys. A quite well balanced tie. Swansea one up from the first leg. And yeah, it's going to be really interesting, guys. I think it's going to be a really, really good game. Get some predictions in there on the comments. Quite a few of you joined us already. I think just over 50 for the watch along started. Guys, top class support. The game is on Sky. Make sure you tune in to us for this live watch along. Joe Weyman will be joining us later on, sort of probably about 10, 15 minutes into the game. So don't worry, it won't just be me. It won't just be me boring everyone to death. Joe Weyman, the main man, will be here as well. So guys, get your comments in and let's have some predictions, guys. What are we fancying tonight, guys? For me, looking at this one, looking at the first leg, I thought the first leg was very even. I know Swansea won the game, but to be fair, I think the Brentford going down to 10 men totally changed the whole complexion of the match. I think it totally changed everything. You know, I think I can't really see how Swansea would have won the game without Brentford going down to 10. So on that basis, the basis Brentford are at home, the quality Brentford have, I'm going to go for 1-0 Brentford after 90 minutes. And I can see this, guys. I can see this going to extra time. I really can see this going to extra time and possibly even a penalty shootout. So guys, get the predictions in there. So I've had one from Joe Smith, 1-1, Swansea to go through 2-1. Again, mate, I can see anything happening, absolutely anything happening tonight. It wouldn't be surprised me if Swansea hit Brentford on the counter and extend the lead. It wouldn't surprise me if Brentford come in, gung-ho, and overturn the deficit easily. Honestly, nothing would surprise me, guys. John Oates also going 1-1. Jacob Brooks is same as me, thinking 1-0 Brentford, then extra time. 1-1, Lewis Hamer. Amir Nasri's gone 3-0 Brentford. So a lot of different predictions here, guys. Shakanji, 3-1 Brentford. 1-1 draw is quite popular tonight, guys. The 1-1 draw is quite popular, but we're just about 2 minutes away from kickoff, guys. But yeah, 1-1 is proving quite a popular scoreline. Guys, a couple of comments coming in. The game is on Sky, but you can watch here for the top quality commentary, guys. So sound down on Sky, volume up on this, so you can watch the game whilst I, and then Joe Weyman later on, commentate on it, guys. Guys, I apologise for this picture a little bit. I've had to switch devices today. Normally, I would film off my laptop. Today, I've had to do it off my phone. Again, basically, I had a few connection issues. I'll probably try and sort it at our time. Apologies for the picture. This is absolutely awful. This looks like a picture from the mid-90s. This really doesn't look great. Sorry, guys. Do apologise for that. But I have had to change devices because my laptop just wanted to connect to my internet. So that was a bit of a pain, guys. Just coming from work. And that wasn't a great start. But, guys, keep your predictions coming in. Apologies for the picture not being particularly great, but hopefully the sound's okay, guys. Let us know if there's any issues with the sound. I don't normally do StreamYard through my phone, but, guys, I've had no choice tonight. So, Jackie Babs has gone 2-0 Brentford. Gavin Peters, Steve Cooper is a lucky man, 1-1. Yeah, I mean, the decision going Swansea's way definitely switched the whole complexion of the match. I'm just going to, sorry guys, just going to get my Sky Go going here. So yeah, guys, just about to kick off. Might be a little bit behind you guys. Yeah, in fact, I think I'm a little bit behind on Sky Go. But guys, I'll be there in a second. Let's get your predictions in. Janssen 1-0. Brad is saying 150 of you joining us now. Top quality support, guys. As I already said, Joe Weyman will be joining later on. So it won't just be me boring everyone to death. So anyway, guys, 3-2 Swans. Jennifer Milne's gone. Craig Fairclough's gone 1-1 Swansea. 1-1's proven really, really popular scoreline tonight, guys. Really popular scoreline. And it really won't surprise me if both teams score. I'm really, really looking forward to this tonight because what I think it is, guys, just about to kick off now, guys. I think it's a case of individual battles are very, very key in this game. You know, I think both teams set up very similarly. You know, Brentford and Swansea both good at the back. You know, both a little bit questionable in midfield for me. Both give the ball away quite cheaply, but both excellent going forward. You know, it's a front three versus the front three. You know, you've got Mbeumo, Watkins, Benrahma versus Gallagher, Ayew, Brewster. So you've got a really top quality battle there. So guys, just kicked off. Apologies from a little bit behind. We just kicked off now. So Swansea have the ball first. So just playing it along the back. A long, hopeful ball into Ryan Brewster. But yeah, it looks like the same kind of setup from both teams. Swansea gone for 5-3-2/3-5-2. Brentford just made the one change. They brought in Marcondes for Josh Silva. So they're very much a 4-3-3 again. What I will say about Swansea is Kyle Norton's coming to the team. So it looks like Connor Roberts has gone into the back three. And I always like a full-back in the back three because it covers the wide areas. So that's an interesting little switch up from Steve Cooper. But again, probably the same kind of pattern to the game, I think, tonight, guys. I think Swansea might have to go a little bit more defensive. They're away at Griffin Park, tough place to go. But yeah, Swansea's seen a little bit of the ball here in the first minute or so. Pontus' first touch on the ball. What kind of Pontus Janssen are we going to see today, guys? Let us know in the comments. Seen someone say a Janssen winner. Can't quite remember who it was. Apologies for that. But seen a few people say Janssen winner. What Pontus Janssen are we going to get today, guys? Are we going to get the Pontus Janssen who tried too hard in the first leg, or the Pontus Janssen who's an absolute beast in the big games? You never know what you're going to get from Janssen in the big game. Sometimes you get absolute disasters. Other times he plays really well. So I think for Brentford, you've seen the more disastrous sides in the big games, but we'll have to wait and see, guys. Ethan Pinnock getting his first touch now. Brentford's potentially first attack. He's gone long. He's gone long into Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins up against Mike van der Horn, but van der Horn's won that first battle. I think that's a very, very key battle in this game. Very, very key battle in this game, guys. Watkins versus van der Horn. Van der Horn, again, is potentially a player we might look at in the summer. Because he's out of contract. Massively impressed by van der Horn in the first leg. Massively impressed by van der Horn this season. That will be a really, really interesting battle, guys. So yes, Brentford's first kind of spell of possession here is Janssen passes into Pinnock. Guys, keep your comments coming in. I'm going to talk about other bits and pieces as well. Keep your comments coming in, guys. I will happily talk about other stuff as well. Regards to Jonathan David, again, in fact, tell you what, just before I go, like Brewster was bursting on goal, but quality challenge off Norgard. In terms of Jonathan David, so in terms of what we know so far, guys, if you haven't checked out, again, there's quite a bit happening in this game. Sorry, guys. Just got a little bit distracted there. Good defending my Swansea, but again, I'll get there eventually. Leeds United. Jonathan Davis. So if you haven't checked out already, guys, check out Joe Weyman's new transfer series, the Daily Transfer Daily. Hence the name. But guys, make sure you check it out if you haven't done already. Jonathan David, very, very interesting one, isn't it, guys? Apparently, again, no real personal confirmation off Jonathan David himself. He favours a move to Lille. Quite why that is mainly due to Lille being Champions League contenders, potentially at least Europa League contenders, like a European team. Of course, they're not the biggest team in France. We all know that. But that's possibly one of the reasons. I think the other reason is Lille have a really strong reputation of developing players. There's been a couple of players obviously come through from Lille. I think the most famous was Eden Hazard. There's been quite a few players come through from Lille. But shot come in now of Brentford, to be fair. Not the most convincing save off Mulder. I think it was a shot off Ben Rama. Mulder spilled that a little bit. Marcondes it was actually who had the shot. Not particularly convincing goalkeeping. I don't really know why. Yeah, he's just palmed it. Not particularly convincing there off Mulder in the Swansea goal. Although he did make a couple of really good saves in the first leg. But yeah, Jonathan David. Again, there's nothing really concrete on that yet, guys. Nothing really concrete. Rumours going around he prefers to move to Lille, but who knows? This is Marcelo Bielsa we're talking about at the end of the day. So hopefully, we're still in the hunt for Jonathan David. And I think we should be. As a Premier League club, the money being spoken about, hopefully we can beat Lille to the deal. Because Lille, we're after Alfredo Morelos and, very much a similar place to Jonathan David. So yes, Brentford's progressing well here. Jensen on the ball, just going into the Swansea half. He's gone long into Embremo, but a bit over ambitious there. Well cut out by Jake Bidwell. But yeah, definitely looks like a 5-3-2. Bidwell is very, very deep today, guys. Compared to where he was on Sunday, he's dropped a lot deeper. So he's playing more as just an actual fullback now in the back five. Doesn't look like he's pushing forward as much, which is natural. They are one up. Tough place to go. Brewster's first touch, but again, giving it away to Norgard, who's made a good start to this game. He's played a lovely little ball into Ben Rama. Ben Rama was challenged by Van der Horn. Again, Mikey Van der Horn, what a player he is. It's a good game, this, guys. Good start to the game, good tempo to it. A little bit end-to-end. No real proper chances so far, but both teams looking sharp. Jake Bidwell pushing forward here, into Conor Gallagher. But again, Swansea playing it quite safe, not really forcing anything. Another touch for Van der Horn here, just playing it out the back. Brentford not really pressing. Again, it's the first goal in this game is crucial, guys. The first goal in this game is absolutely crucial. Whoever scores first, if Swansea score first, it's a real uphill battle for Brentford. But is Brewster through on goal here? Is Brewster through on goal? He's offside, but he's actually missed a chance anyway. Very unlike Brewster. It did look offside. No one was reacting. But that's interesting to see that one back. Definitely looked like Ryan Brewster through on goal there. Guys, we are a bit far behind here. I'm not sure if I am. Hopefully I'm not. But again, it's another lovely pass of Conor Gallagher. A player me and Joe have spoken about a lot. Lovely little tight number 10-like pass. First touch through Jansen's legs into Brewster. Brewster's just not been able to beat the offside trap. Nigel throwing the grace. Jonathan David. Like great David, he's walking away. Hopefully not, guys, because I'm a really big fan of Jonathan David. Potentially, you're looking at two other options if we don't get Jonathan David in this game alone, guys. Watch out for Brewster and Watkins. Maybe they might be players we look at as well, guys. What am I drinking tonight? Sean McGonigal says. I'm just on the orange zero sugar, so I'm not on the alcohol tonight, guys. A can of Monster. Junior Noodle says. No, not quite that hardcore tonight, guys. But yeah, throw for Brentford here on the right-hand side. Henrik Dalsgaard. We're getting a long throw here off Henrik Dalsgaard, potentially. It certainly looks the case. Again, height here. Jansen, Pinnock. A lot of height to aim for Dalsgaard. Hopefully a good bit of quality into the box here. He's taking it. Jansen's up, beaten to the header by Guehi. It's well headed out by Guehi. It looks like a corner to Brentford. So Brentford's first set pieces for Brentford. You do fancy Brentford on set pieces. Got some good set piece takers. Jansen and Pinnock up there, but yeah, Guehi's done really well in the air there to stop Jansen getting there. Again, with a couple of comments saying about Thomas Frank, very confident in the pre-match presser, wasn't he? Saying that he's very confident Brentford win this. And to be fair, you look at Brentford, a lot of quality. As this corner's just about to be taken. 7.5 minutes in, guys, exactly 7.5 minutes in. Brentford corner from the right-hand side. Again, the crowd in Mulder out there. You can just see Watkins, Jansen, Pinnock making the movement. It's gone in there. No, it's nothing really to come out of it. Easy gathering by Mulder. Looks like a foul, actually. Foul's been given. I'm not really sure. Oh, yeah, Jansen's put his arm. Don't know why Jansen's done that. He's put his arm across Jake Bidwell. It's daft, and he's got his head on it as well. It's a daft one, that really. It's soft, but end of the day, it's not really come to anything. Swansea goal kick. So yeah, it's Thomas Frank was very confident, very confident, and Russ Byrne and Oscar was drinking wine tonight, I guess. Mate, I can't afford to drink wine. I'm not a massive wine fan, but yeah, no, I'm not rich enough to drink wine, mate. But no, I'm not a massive wine fan anyway. But Dalsgaard's giving the foul away there. Bit too keen. Yeah, he's just gone diving on Gallagher. But Gallagher, what a danger man he is. Top player, Conor Gallagher. He's got in there ahead of Dalsgaard at right back, and yeah, he's just drifting onto that left hand side, just trying to find a little space. He's very much got a free role in this Swansea team. Dalsgaard's actually in the book there. It's a silly yellow card. That it's a silly yellow card. It's you're playing against some good players here in the Swansea team. Daft yellow cards pick up so early on in the game for a needless foul, really, at the end of the day. Long ball up off Swansea. Yeah, Swansea gone quite direct tonight. But yeah, foul by Rico Henry. Lovely bit of skill off Connor Roberts. He kept it in and just completely, did Rico Henry there. Nutmegged him, in fact. And yeah, it's a booking that potentially for Rico Henry, who, of course, had the very unlucky red card, which me and Joe Weyman were both disgusted by, to be honest, guys. Both disgusted by, because it totally ruined the game on Sunday. Totally changed the shape of the game, was Rico Henry's red card. And I think you guys agreed with us as well. It just was never a red card. And it quite easily got overturned because he played the ball. I mean, if you have VAR, that decision can go for them. So 10 minutes in, guys. 10 minutes in. Swansea, Matt Grimes from the left, swinging it in. Dangerous set piece. It's a really dangerous angle on this. So a couple of targets to aim for. Van der Horn, Guehi. Ball coming in. Well claimed off David Raya. Well claimed off David Raya. Can they break away here, Brentford? It's a quick throw off David Raya on the right-hand side. Jensen's getting pressed. Jensen has played a lovely ball. He's played a lovely ball into Ollie Watkins. It's 1-0 Brentford. It's 1-0 Brentford, guys. 11 minutes into the game. The tie is level. What a pass of Mathias Jensen. It's a fantastic goal off Brentford. Long throw out. Quick throw off David Raya into Jensen. He's beaten 2 or 3 players. Fantastic slide rule pass into Ollie Watkins. And when you give Ollie Watkins chances like that, he takes them all day long. Fantastic goal. And that's just what this tie needed. It's going to really open the game up now. Both teams have got to go for it. Fantastic pass with his weak foot as well off Jensen. He's just got the wrong side of... I'm trying to see who he's got the wrong side of there. Looks like he's got the wrong side of Grimes there. Yeah, he's got the wrong side of Grimes there, Watkins. So good. Well, to be fair, I'm watching it back, guys. I'm watching this back. Can the goalkeeper do better there? Mulder, it's not actually the best. To be fair, I'm watching this back. I think the goalkeeper should save it. I think the goalkeeper should save that, guys. Let us know in the comments. Get some comments in. Should the goalkeeper save that? But yeah, I like that off Liam Horsley. Good goal from future Leeds striker Watkins, but fantastic bit of movement. You give Watkins a chance, he takes it. But guys, should the goalkeeper have saved it? It's gone underneath his body, underneath his hand. But it's a massive boost to that to Brentford. Handball surely there off Marcondes. But 11 minutes in, guys, just what the game needed. An early goal. I think Steve Cooper will be very disappointed with that goal. Very, very disappointed with that goal. But let's not forget, guys, away goals don't count. So, again, yeah, that's... I think you guys knew that anyway. But away goals don't count, guys. A couple of comments about Christian Schwani. But, guys... a couple of you saying hello. Alison Marty Adams, hello guys. Glad you can join us again. Oscar, surely Stuani is a joke. Guys, to be honest, hang on, ball coming in off Brentford. Massive boosters to Brentford. They're really on top at the minute. Swansea are going to have to get a bit of control there. Free kick from the left-hand side. Jensen, I tell you what, Mathias Jensen's having a great game here. I've personally been disappointed with him this season. I thought he looked excellent in our our home game against Brentford. But since that, whenever I've seen Brentford, I've not been massively impressed by Jensen, but fantastic playmaking for the first goal. Fantastic bit of skill off Jensen, and he's started this game really well. First sighted for Ben Rama from the left side. Just go back onto Stuani. Again, guys, scored 29 goals in the second division of Spain last year. Whether that's a marker or not, I don't know. All we do know is that Victor Olsa likes Christian Stuani. He signed him at Borough, did well. Free kick off Ben Rama, well over the bar. Don't really know what Ben Rama was trying to do there. Whether he's going for goal, or he's just massively overhit the cross. Just seeing his back, guys. It was, way too tight an angle to have a shot on goal there. I'm not really sure why Ben Rama's hit that, to be honest. Very unlike Ben Rama, to be fair. But Stuani is an interesting one, isn't it, guys? I can't say I've seen a lot of Stuani in the last, since he's left Borough, because obviously he's been at Granada, so... But we do know that Orta signed him at Borough and does like him, but at 33 years old, personally, I would be surprised. I would be surprised if that went through, but I can't comment on whether that's a good deal or not, guys, because, again, it's all about, stats. 29 goals sounds impressive. His goal record at Granada has been very good, but, again, it needs a bit of context, guys. So, it's an interesting one, isn't it, really? Long ball up off David Raya, lovely chest down off Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins is looking lively so far, guys. But don't forget, let's not rule out Swansea yet. Brentford are probably favourites from here now. They've got that early goal. But Swansea do have some threats going forward as well. Well, big threats going forward. Guaye's won the ball back there. Guaye started this game well too. It's a great game, this, guys. It's individual battles all across the pitch. And whoever wins these individual battles is winning this game, guys. 14 minutes, 20 seconds into the game. Steve Cooper is looking a little bit worried here, because it's the last thing you want at Brentford is conceding an early goal. David Raya, lovely pass. Well, I don't know if he meant that, but Weyman on the ball from deep. Plays it into Jensen. Jensen's having a lovely little run here, not completely unchallenged. Into Watkins, who's dropped deep. Ben Rama from the left. Again, it's kind of slightly broken down, this attack. Ball in off Ben Rama. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. It's Marcondes. What a start this is off Brentford. 15 minutes into the game, guys. 15 minutes into the game. What a ball off Ben Rama. What a bit of playmaking that was. I thought the attack was gone. I thought all the momentum was gone. Balling off Ben Rama. Head off Marcondes. Marcondes made a big difference already. He's come in for De Silva. Big call off Thomas Frank, and it's spot on, really. Let's just see this again. It's fantastic off Benrahma. I mean, he's just got it out of his feet. Great ball in. And to be fair, again, I'm looking at the goalkeeper, though. Can he do better there? And Van der Hoorn, again, can Van der Hoorn do a bit better there? Out of position. Again, he's totally lost his man there. Ran off the back of him. It's a good header off Marcondes, but could the goalkeeper do better there, guys? Or am I being harsh there? Lewis Hamer agrees with me. Keeper's crap. And to be fair, I thought he did really well in the first leg. Struggled in the second leg. Struggled big time in the second leg, guys. So Marcondes on the ball. Plays it into Janssen. Lovely off Benrahma, that. Lovely off Benrahma. Into Janssen again. Brentford have started this game so well. And when Brentford play like this, they're an absolute joy to watch, guys. Balling off Janssen. It's into Weyman. And again, just flashing back to pictures here. Great thing off Guehi. Guehi's been in the one-man defence so far this first half. He's been absolutely fantastic, to be fair, at the back. But yeah, it's a great start off Brentford. This they look really lively. But when Brentford play like this, guys, I've just been asked what I was eating. I went for a cheeky quick slice of a pizza. I got a pizza right next to me, guys. I just cooked it just before I went live. Went for a quick bite there. I probably should have waited until Chef Weyman got here because I was thinking there's no one else to talk. They've just kind of just taken a massive bite of a pizza. Guys, I apologise for that. Corner coming in, guys. Corner's coming in. It's well out by Van der Hoorn, but shot coming off Norgard. It's pinball in the area. Matt Grimes is out. Swansea really needs to get control there. Swansea really needs to get a grip of this game because they are in real danger. We've seen in the third here. They're falling to pieces a little bit. Long ball off Marcondes. Brentford look absolutely outstanding so far tonight, guys. Absolutely outstanding. This is this is Brentford playing at their absolute best here tonight, guys. Absolute best. It's not a Pizza Hut pizza. I got a comment there. No, it's not Pizza Hut pizza. No chance. Domino's all the way over Pizza Hut, but it's a home cooked pizza, guys. So Matt Grimes is on the ball. They desperately need Matt Grimes to get control there. So ball forward off Biswell. Is he onside? Is Gallagher? Oh, it's a save. What a save off David Raya that is. What a game this is, guys. 18 minutes in. Great save off David Raya. Great save. Big chance for Swansea. That needed to go in, really. Great ball off Jake Bidwell. He looks offside. I think Conor Gallagher thought he was offside. It's a great save off what a skill. What a bit of skill off Benrahma this is. Oh, my word, if this is a goal. Oh, he's hit the post. What a goal that would have been. Guys, what a goal that would have been off Benrahma. He's just skipped. He's skipped past 4 or 5 players. It's too easy for him. The football is too easy for him, guys. It's just too easy. He's just too good for this league. It's a stunning effort. It's off the post, but what a game, guys. It's end to end. This is two proper attacking teams, proper going for it and making a really good game of this, guys. As a neutral, fantastic game to watch. That's a fantastic save off David Raya in the build-up. So I think we've had 4 or 5 chances in this game already, guys. 3 for Brentford, 2 for Swansea. Top quality game this. There's certainly more goals to come in this game. But Swansea just needs to keep that belief. I think that might have been giving them a bit of a boost, that chance they've just had. Jake Bidwell on the attack here, because we know Swansea are going to have to come out a little bit now. They're going to have to come out a little bit now. But if they can see that third goal, it kills the game, really. But heavy touch off Gallagher into Marcondes. Brentford on the attack again. Jensen's gone for another long, hopeful ball forward. Is it going to get there? Is it going to get there for Rico Henry? Rico Henry's kept it in, but not quite a particularly great pass there. But 224 of you watching, guys. Top quality support, guys. Joe Weyman will be joining us. He's just on his way back from work. But guys, make sure you stay tuned in because this is some game. Swansea on the attack again. Rico Henry out of position. He's gone into Andre Ayew. Ayew slipped. That's a shame. It's a shame that. Pinnock's gone for a long, hopeful ball forward. It's very direct, this game, guys. There's hardly no midfield. It's just attack versus defence. There's no midfield on either team. it's just end to end. But I love these kind of games, guys. I love these kind of games where it's just individual quality versus individual quality, defense versus attack, attack versus defense. The best kind of games, guys, is the neutral. Strange touched that off my content. It's gone straight out of play, but this game is just ridiculously fast, guys. This is just ridiculously how quick this game is, the tempo of this game. Surely, we're only 20 minutes in, but it feels like this game's been going on 40 minutes. Guys, I'll stop saying guys as well. I had to comment there. I think I said it about 20 times, to be fair. Apologies for that. Jensen. Oh, heavy touch off Watkins. Swansea, can they break away? Lovely turn off IU. Lovely bit of skill off IU. Can he find the pass? Can he find the pass here? He's very deep there. He's too deep there, IU. So Norton on the ball here. Swansea just need a bit of spell of possession here. Just need to calm down a little bit. They just need to calm down. Let's see. This is the playoffs at the end of the day. Into Matt Grimes. Matt Grimes on the turn. Not particularly great, that Matt Grimes. But they go again into Van der Horn. Van der Horn's playing a nice little ball out wide. It's gone into Brewster. Can Brewster make something happen here? Yeah, Swansea just having a spell of possession, just trying to calm it down. Because the third goal just completely, it's a long way back for Swansea there, because not many teams scored 2 against Brentford. So just got to be a bit patient here. Just got to be patient. Manage this game well. There's still 70 minutes to go here for Swansea. We know the quality they've got going forward. Just need to be patient. Well, this would be a massive blow to Steve Cooper's game plan, though. Massive blow. And that's a really unforced error, that of Swansea. Really unforced error, that of Swansea. Going to Rico Henry. Long ball forwards. It's just so direct. It's literally 2 touches and both teams just launching the ball forward. It's just, there's no pissing about there tonight, really. It's a good watch, though. It's a good watch. Ball into Grimes. Can Grimes make something happen here? He's giving the ball away again there. But Swansea somehow get it back. Ball on the edge to IU. Can he find the pass? He has done. He's found the pass into Conor Roberts. Conor Roberts has found a good crossing position. It's headed out. It's well headed out. Or is it well headed out? I just need to see that back again. Looks like Jake Bidwell's shaking his head like he's missed that. Let's just see that again. Yeah, in fact, unexpectedly, it's landed to Jake Bidwell on the far post, but the angle's difficult. Realistically, he's not going to score from that angle. So yeah, guys, it's interesting. But Weyman on the ball, and Weyman straight on the attack here, Brentford, straight on the attack, desperate for that third goal. Another challenge, yet another challenge off Guehi. Balling off Weyman, and Weyman, what a ball it is as well. It's fallen to Rama on the edge of the area. Can he find the pass? Ooh, it's a bit over it. It's fallen to Norgard. He's played it off to Mbeumo on the edge of the area. Mbeumo's that's in Mbeumo's range, that. From distance, cuts in onto his trademark left foot, releases the shot. It's just over the bar, but again, that front three is looking lively. That front three. It's making things happen. It's taking risks. It's creating opportunities. It's having shots on goal. And the water break has arrived, guys. The water break has arrived. All things leads. A good question here. Good question. Thoughts on Thomas Frank? Again, Thomas Frank is it's a difficult one to answer when they're 2-0 up and playing the way they are doing. But this side of Brentford, for me, even when on the winning run, I didn't feel Brentford played this well as they have done so far tonight. I think they were playing better before, when they were kind of out of it to an extent, when there was no pressure on. But yeah, Thomas Frank, I think he's a good coach. I think he's a very, very good coach. As a tactician, I'm not so sure so far. But as a coach, you look what he's done with certain players, to be fair. Pinnock, Benrahma, Watkins and Weymo, De Silva, Jensen, Marcondes. All players that are quite unheard of before going to Brentford. He's made them all Premier League quality players. I think they all are Premier League quality players. They all offer opportunities, that create chances, that can score goals, got good technical quality. He gets the best, I think, out of individuals. I think he's a very good individual coach. As a tactician, I'm not so sure. I think he makes a lot of mistakes as a tactician. But yeah, I think obviously you'd have to say he's done a decent job at Brentford. He's done a decent job to get Brentford up to where they are, but he's working with good quality players. I want to see If Brentford did lose Benrahma, did lose Watkins, how he'd cope after that, because they'd be two big losses. They started the season badly without Benrahma. As soon as Benrahma got back into the team, they started to play again. But that's not always a sign of a great manager if he's so reliant on one individual player. But he's a difficult one to assess, Thomas Frank. He's a difficult one to assess. Ultimately, if he gets Brentford promoted, you'd have to say he's done an exceptional job. But then again, you look at the qualities he's working with here. He's looking at the qualities he's working with in that front three, in defence. Got a quality goalkeeper who's made a massive save at 2-0 there, which could be a game-winning save. So I don't know, guys. Let us know in the comments, but in the live comments there. But I don't know. It's I'd say there's better managers in the Championship, but yeah, I think he's probably middle of the road for me. But a very good coach. I don't think a coach always necessarily equals a great manager, to be fair. I think there's a big difference there. But yeah, I'm waffling anyway. That is my feelings on that. So, let's see. Any more comments coming in? So Brentford away here, actually. Brentford away again. It's Benrahma away. Oh, I tell you what a chance that is for Ollie Watkins. It's another chance for Brentford. He's just hit it straight. It's almost an open goal for Watkins. It's just gone straight into Mulder's hands. But maybe if he had a little bit more time to think about it, that would have possibly ended up in another goal for Brentford. But Swansea really do need to be careful here. But Jack Plenny, as much as I'd love to bribe half the Brentford team, they deserve to go up. Second best footballing team in the Championship. Very good. Imagine Brentford in charge of this. Imagine Bielsa in charge of this Brentford team. Scary. And that's what I mean, guys. That's why I'm a little bit reluctant to give. Obviously, Thomas Frank's done a good job at Brentford, but I'm reluctant to say he's a top quality manager when you consider Bielsa in charge of this Brentford team with that front three. With that front three, what he'd do with this Brentford team. Absolutely unbelievable what he'd do with this Brentford team. In fact, sorry, guys, it's actually it's Callum Wilson's got in front of Watkins there, kind of just watching the replay there. But 27 minutes in, cracking start of Brentford as David Raya's distribution has been fantastic today. Ball into Jensen again. Jensen's seen so much of the ball, but Brentford are playing so on the front foot. Every single pass is just forwards, basically. Forwards thinking all the time. Good bit of skill off Marcondes. Jensen's played it forward again. Benrahma to Watkins. Benrahma on the edge of the area, just looking up. He's always got time. On the ball, Benrahma. He's gone for the hopeful one. Bit too ambitious that. I think he's after Weyman making the run from the right. But 28 minutes in now, guys. Swansea goal kick here. Gone across to Guehi. Overhit. That's a really unforced error that Swansea. They put a lot of pressure on themselves with that Guehi pass into Bidwell. Again, they lost the ball there. Lost the ball in their own half. Watkins just put it in the back of the net, but he's not just a mile offside. He's probably about 20 miles offside. But again, Swansea really, really causing themselves problems here. They're overhitting the ball out the back all the time. They just need to go long. They don't look at all comfortable doing this against Brentford away from home. Trying to play out the back, but they're causing so many problems for themselves. Again, there's just don't look at it to me, Swansea today. Don't look at it at all. They desperately need something from the front three. Gallagher, Ayew, Brewster, they need one of them to produce here, guys. They need one of them to produce. Otherwise, this is only going one way at the minute. They really need to weather this storm. And to be fair, you have to say as well, Brentford need to score when they're on top. They have done, but they could do that third goal. You could just do that third goal. So Brentford just playing out the back here. Jensen on the ball yet again, taking the ball from deep. Plays lovely at 1-2 with Norgard. Free kick to Brentford. A foul off Jay Fulton by the looks of things. But guys, keep your comments coming in, guys. Keep your comments coming in. Right, so guys, keep the comments coming in. So, I'm just going to go through a few comments here. But Brentford are on the attack again. Ball into Marcondes. Marcondes just a bit overhit. Michael Roebuck makes a good point. Why don't you swap your formations to play three at the back when leading first leg? Swansea have simply caused their own downfall. I did feel the play with a back three on Sunday. But yeah, I don't think Swansea have helped themselves here, mate. I don't think they've helped themselves at all, Michael. I think the first goal's hit him really badly. I think it's really, really affected them, that first goal. And I think after that, they need to push up a little bit. They need to attack a little bit more. I think they just dropped too deep. They are way too deep so far, guys. Way, way, way too deep. It's you're looking at it now. I use in closer to Brentford's goal on his own here. Way closer. Look, everyone's in their own half here. Everyone's, it's not too deep for me. They can't counter attack. Look where Brewster is now. Brewster's playing like a holding midfielder here. They're going to have some counter attacking threat. Brewster's going to have to stay on the halfway line, so they've got something. So they've got an outlet just to break away against Swansea, against Brentford. But ball in, headed out off Bidwell. That's the thing. It won't change for Swansea until they be a bit braver in the attack. They get a bit more braver in transition. Brewster, Ayew just need to stay on the halfway line and wait for the ball to turn over, because they're too deep at the minute. Because if Swansea win the ball back, it's just going to come straight back because they've got no one to aim at. They've got no outlets to aim at. It's just going to be end to end. Well, it's just going to be constantly Brentford's game. This ball in off Dowell's guard. It's a good ball in, that well headed out, but again, Swansea really do need to push out here. Gallagher's won a free kick there off Jensen. That looked quite nasty. That looked pretty nasty. That looks like an elbow potentially off Jensen. We'll need to see that back again. It's like a high. Yeah, to be fair, you know what? If there's VAR around, you'd have to watch that again. He's kind of gone round him like that, Jensen. That looked quite intentional, that to me. Let us know, guys. Let us know in the comments. But 2-0 Brentford. Half an hour into the game, 2-1 they lead on aggregate, having lost the first leg 1-0, guys. So, seen a couple of comments in about what the score is. So, 2-0 Brentford, and they're going through at the minute, 2-1 on aggregate. Swansea need to score, but no way goals rule, guys. No way goals. So yeah, that's no way goals. No way goals. I don't really know where I was going with that. Good ball off Brewster into Connor Roberts. Connor Roberts has played it into Ayew. Again, they just need something, Swansea. They desperately need something. Ayew's gone on a little run. He's just ran into traffic. Rico Emery started this game well against Ayew, to be fair. So long throw off Swansea. Connor Roberts. Got a couple of people's Weyman, Van der Horn, Fulton, Guehi, well headed out by Pinnock. What's the defender Pinnock is, in those kind of situations, just always wins the aerials, doesn't he? Balling off Bidwell, overhits, well covered off Rico Henry, but it's corner ball Swansea. They need something here, guys. They need something here, Swansea, big time. Just need to build a bit of momentum, sustain a bit of pressure, create a chance. They just need something. They've had nothing so far in this game. Conor Gallagher's had one one-on-one chance, big one-on-one chance. But other than that, Swansea have started this game really, really badly. But guys, just to confirm, Joe will be here in a second, guys. He's just travelling back from work. Certainly, he will be here in a second, guys. So it won't just be me boring everyone, being the boring one anyway, guys. But say what's a lovely bit of skill off that of Jensen. Commentator's courtesy just put it straight out of play. So Swansea throw from the left into Guehi. Starting to push up a little bit, which is good to see. Makes the game a bit better. But yeah, Matt Brownson started this game well. He thought he played really well on Sunday, but he's not started this one well at all. He's just not been able to get Swansea into this at all from midfield. Good ball of Fulton out onto the right-hand side. Colin Roberts is going for an early cross. Nah, it's not a great cross, that. Jansen's got it out. Out again. No Norgard's. Swansea throw from the right. A decent little spell this off Swansea. At least they're getting a bit of control in now. Because before this, really, this little spell of possession they've had, they look like conceding the third goal. And the third goal really, really does the game's gone then for me. It's at 2-0. Ball into Roberts on the right. It's gone down to Brewster, who's running the channel. Brewster's not started this game particularly well either. It's cleared. And it's a good challenge that. Guys, so it's like pinball. This game, there's no real. It's just pinball. We're just literally pinballing. No one can keep the ball for longer than 2 seconds here. Again, they've lost it again. Swansea. Free kick, Swansea. Matt Grimes gives away a free kick. He's been shocking tonight so far, Matt Grimes, to be honest. I've been really disappointed with Matt Grimes giving the ball away. He gives the ball away and then he fouls Malcondes. What's he doing? What is he doing? Why has he fouled Malcondes there? It's mad. Things like that frustrate you in football, even in the neutral. You just want the game to be as good as possible. Oscar, is that conservatory located in the east wing or west wing of your mansion? I'd love to say it's a mansion, mate, but it's really not. It's really not. To be honest, mate. Jensen's getting the ball. I'll tell you what, I'd love to see what the passing accuracy is off both sides here, to be honest. Because, like in the first leg, neither team can pass the ball particularly well, but when they get into the final third, they are such a threat, both teams. But yeah, both teams give the ball away so cheaply. So cheaply. Pinnock's good pass off Pinnock, that off his left foot. Again, Brentford could be away here. Benrahma on the ball again. Benrahma is such a threat whenever he gets the ball. Is he going to have a shot? Ooh, he's gone for the shot from distance. But again, whenever Benrahma gets on the ball, everyone drops deep. Defences drop deep. Defences panic because he is such a good player. He is such an unbelievable player, Benrahma. Look, no one can get near him. No one's within 5 yards of him. It's a bit of a wayward shot, but he is something else, Benrahma. He is something else, Benrahma. Something else. Yes, Michael Roebuck says, Benrahma has Norton on toast. I'd have to agree with that. I'd have to 100% agree with that. It's causing huge problems for Norton. And I thought that was a good decision putting Norton into the team. It's not proven to be the case. Bruce is getting pressing Janssen. Long ball off David Raya. Well won off Bidwell. Can Swansea keep the ball here? They have done, to be fair. They kept it in a tight angle there. Ball into Ayew. Can he pick out Gallagher? There's no quality off Swansea tonight. There's no quality into that final third. Just keep giving it away. Benrahma's just a lovely bit of skill there on the left touchline there. But again, they break away against Swansea. Can they? They keep breaking away, but they just keep losing the momentum or giving the ball away. Constantly keep giving the ball away, Swansea. Matt Grimes has gone for the long ball. Good ball off Matt Grimes into Jake Bidwell. He's getting a lot of joy on this left-hand side. Nice turn off Gallagher. Ooh, Gallagher, late challenge off Pontus Janssen. Late challenge on Pontus Janssen there off Conor Gallagher. Might even get booked for that. It was a heavy touch. He tries to take it round Janssen. It was a clever idea. It's good defending off Janssen. To be fair. Yeah, I think it's a foul, to be honest, guys. I know he's won the ball technically, but he's taken the man out first, I think. Janssen down injured. What a surprise, guys. Janssen down injured after that challenge. You can only laugh, but Nigel Throne of Grace. Benrahma is class. But I still love Bananarama. Who doesn't love Bananarama, guys, to be fair? Class. But Benrahma is class as well. Rhodesy asking a quick question. As we have got a little break here for Pontus Janssen, potential injury, which probably won't be an injury. Typical Janssen this. Question for you here, Oscar. How do you see our first season going back in the Prem going? Personally, I'd be happy with any place above the drop zone. Yeah. To be honest, guys, for me, our promotion, if you like, this season, or our goal this coming season for me, has to be survival first and foremost. I know everyone's getting a bit excited about top 10, etc. It could happen, it could not. But for me, I think ultimately, in terms of what our targets are, is survival. Survival and keeping the same style of football. Keep playing an elaborate, nice, enjoyable style of football under Marcelo Bielsa, which I'm sure we will, and maybe even a cup run as well. That would be what I'd be happy with. That's what I'd see as a successful season. Yeah, I think, I don't know if you heard that, guys, but yeah, I'd see that as a successful season, staying up, playing good football, and as a bonus, if we'd have a cup run as well, that would be great, guys. So, kick off again. We go again. Rico Henry, the long ball forward into Watkins. Good challenge of Van der Horn there. Good challenge of Van der Horn. Yeah, Swansea, to be fair, started to have a little bit of a spell, 10 minutes or so, but again, they keep doing daft things. The ball into Jake Bidwell there. Poor touch of Jake Bidwell. It's gone straight out of play as we're 41 minutes into the game and Thomas Frank has got his notebook out. Long throw off Dalsgaard into Watkins. It's just not quite found Benrahma. Yeah, Swansea, to be fair, reacted quite well after seeing the second goal. They made a shocking start to this game, guys. It's 2-0 Brentford, 2-1 on aggregate, and we're just approaching half-time here, guys. So, Dalsgaard with the long throw forward. He handball off Janssen, is that? Is that handball off Janssen? I think it's pretty blatant, that. The referee's not giving it, but that's a pretty blatant handball off Janssen. Lovely bit of hold-up play off Watkins there. Good pressure off Norgard. Really, really good pressure off Norgard there. He's just forced Swansea to just kick it straight out of play. Absolutely bizarre, that. Heavy touch. Oh, my word. What is happening in this midfield? It's just both teams just can't keep the ball for 2 seconds. And when they give the ball away, they just foul. They just keep fouling and giving... blimey. It's not like watching Leeds this in terms of control, guys. It's... neither team can really string 2 or 3 passes together in midfield, but going forward, they are so good. It makes up for those slight problems. And to be fair, if either one of these 2 teams is in the Premier League, they're going to have to sort that side of the game out in terms of passing it out the back because they give the ball away so much. Are you on the right hand side here? Ball into Matt Grimes. He's just working it forward here, Swansea. Balling off Fulton, but great covering off Rico Henry. Stops the cross. Ball into Guehi. Guehi's looking for one forward as well. He's just drifted past Jensen. Good little play. But Matt Grimes again. Matt Grimes gives the ball away. Brentford are away. Mbuemo away on goal. Through on goal. Can he cut in? Just a heavy touch. He's just overdone it. He really was in there though, guys. Mbuemo. Lovely ball off Benrahma. But it's a poor one off Matt Grimes. That again on the counter attack. Brentford such a threat. Balling off Benrahma. Through on goal there. Mbuemo just delays a little bit. Just tries to cut in on his left foot. Understandable. He just overcomplicates it a little bit. Rare for Mbuemo to do that. But that's Brentford front three has been such a threat. When they play like this, for a neutral, they are such a joy to watch. Brentford. And guys, we are joined, guys. We are joined by Joe Weyman. Prem Joe has joined us.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Can you not hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hang on.
Whoa, where's Oscar gone? Hello? Can you hear me, guys? Because I can't hear.
Can you hear me now, mate?
Yes, all sorted. Can you hear me?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, I'm really sorry, guys. Sorry, I've just got in from work. Brentford, bossing it, mate.
What a second half is it going to be now? Because
Yeah,
Swansea's there since the. I'm not sure if you seen any of the game, mate.
No, I tell you, I've been working. I've just been. To be honest, I was watching you right until 8 o'clock, and I switched it off, got in the car, and I've just walked through the door, mate. So Yeah,
Brentford start, mate. Brentford this is like Brentford at the absolute peak. The start of it, yeah. Ben Rama and Weyman Watkins. It was like watching Messi, Suarez, Neymar. Honestly, first 20 minutes, and then to be fair, as soon as the second goal went in, Swansea kind of wakes up a little bit after that, and they've done all right since that. But Brentford looks such a threat every time they go forwards. And
I had myself a cheeky little bet. I had over 2.5 goals, Brentford win, and 4 corners each team. So we're currently on with that. We've had 2 corners for Brentford, 1 for Swansea, and obviously I think there'll be another goal in this, definitely.
Definitely another goal in this.
Yeah. So happy days. So
I didn't see this coming though. I didn't see this coming though to be Brentford to start like this, especially after on Sunday. I thought it was really, really even on Sunday, wasn't it, before the red card? But some would say it's vindication for that red card, the way Brentford has started this.
We went wild, didn't we? It just wasn't
mad.
Yeah, shocking decision from old pig-faced Keith Stroud. And it was a shocker. But listen, I said on Twitter, people check out, I fancied Brentford tonight. I just thought at Griffin Park, last game at Griffin Park, Thomas Frank coming out and saying, we will win this tie, which was brave, by the way. So brave. Because listen, even doing this, when I make claims, I'm like, oh God, if it goes wrong. He's a manager of a football team. If it goes wrong, wow. Do you know what I mean? So big shout out to him, to be fair. I know he's a knob, but listen, he's got balls doing that.
Well, we had Pontus went down injured. No surprise that 2-0 up. A little bit of an altercation with Gallagher, but yeah, to be fair, Janssen started this game well. Janssen and Pinnock had just bossed it at the back, and there's some really good individual battles going on there. To be honest, mate, you know, I think Janssen against Brewster, Ayew against Pinnock, and I think the Brentford lads are coming out on top on this one because I did feel, mate, on Sunday. We both said Janssen especially really, really struggled against the pace of Brewster and Ayew. Just skip past him throughout the game. It's, Brentford just on the attack here. It's
sorry. What minute are you on, fella?
I'm on 47:19.
Right, I'm on 48:15. So I'll wait for you to catch up, and then
no worries. I'll give you a countdown as well, but yeah, it's I'll be honest, mate. I said before I wouldn't be surprised if this goes to extra time, and it still could. It still could.
Yeah.
You can never ever rule out Swansea. You know they've got Gallagher, Ayew, Brewster. You know they've got goals about them. I know Matt Grimes has had an absolute shocker.
Brewster can get a goal out of nothing. He's that talented. Do you know what I mean? We've seen that in previous games. You know, he's a talented kid, and all he needs is a sighter, and he's away. Listen, they could get one. I think Brentford, you know, second half they're going to come out having a go. BMW on the counter, mate. You know,
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah, there we go. We're all sorted.
Gallagher just on the ball to Guehi. Swansea just look nervous now. Look like that Matt Grimes again. He's had an absolute shocker so far, mate. Every single time he gets the ball, he's just giving it away. Giving it away every single time.
Not at the best game from what I've heard from what you were saying, and obviously just seeing it there.
I hope his mum's not watching this.
She'll be on channel, mate. She'll be giving us griefing comments.
We'll be getting so much stick in the comments in a second.
Yeah, definitely.
Half time, then. Half time.
Good times. I get to see the exciting second half, man. It's been a good tie, right?
Been class, mate. Hopefully tomorrow's game, which we'll also be doing live tomorrow, guys. Cardiff do the same thing. They just completely out of nowhere get a early goal, and it just changes it. It just totally changes the whole complexion of everything.
Hopefully we'll get another good tie, and then I don't know if anyone knows, we're actually doing a watch along on Saturday, aren't we, bud?
Certainly are, guys. FA Cup final, Mikel Arteta's Arsenal versus a certain man,
yeah,
a certain side in blue.
I dare say, if Chelsea could get beat, I will sing "Stop Crying, Frank Lampard."
Oh yeah.
The facts.
Mate, we're just Arsenal fans on Saturday.
Yeah,
come on, Arsenal! Come on, Arsenal! Yeah, the binoculars. Are we doing the promise that binoculars will be coming out on Saturday if Chelsea do lose the game?
Mate, they're still here.
Guys, join us on Saturday as well. Join us on Saturday, R5 FA Cup final, Arsenal versus Chelsea. It's a London derby, class game at Wembley. Join us on as we join our league rivals now. Our league rivals.
This is the thing, isn't it, man? And thank you as well for anyone that has been watching the daily transfer news and just news from the club updates. Maybe Oscar will give me a day off on the weekend and have a go himself. Weyman's tired. But no, honestly, thanks for your continued support with that, guys, and smashing likes and all that stuff. And, you know, a lot of people, to be fair, Oscar, I've been getting little inside tidbits from people. So, yeah, watch this space. I heard some not so positive news on Ben White. If I'm being honest, listen, the thing is, it's silly season, right? So you get people commenting saying, "Oh, my mate's his hairdresser and he said this and that." If I remember, before we got messaged with KP, I could have sworn in the summer saying about how KP was getting his hair cut and Dean Smith called him while he was in the barbers and all this sort of stuff. So it's silly season, but yeah, I've not heard some great news on Ben White. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, the Instagram post yesterday.
Yeah, it was obviously, you know, you covered that today on the Transfer Daily. And guys, make sure you do check it out, guys. Check it out, guys. But yeah, Ben White, it's a hard one, mate. Yeah, you can read it so many different ways. I mean, the other thing that was big for me was Calvin's reply to it as well. I don't know if you saw that as well. Yeah, that felt more of like a goodbye than what Ben White's post was somehow.
That was in today's video, Oscar. So if you'd have watched the video, you'd have seen that.
I've come back from work, mate. I've just come back from work. You know,
no, but I did put it in there because it's basically Calvin saying what a guy, and then he says "don't man" with a crying emoji, and that genuinely felt goodbyes, man. That's goodbye.
That felt more like it, didn't it? I don't know. I think the thing is, you know, obviously you've seen Foyth has been linked, Twanzebe, got so many centre backs have been linked, haven't they, the last couple of days? It's, and they're all kind of similar to Ben White as well. You know, Foyth especially, very similar kind of build and technical skill. You know, someone who likes to bring the ball out the back. But I'll be honest, mate. I'm less confident now than I was kind of straight at the end of the season. You know, when Ben White's just got the whole of, you know, Ellen Rhodes singing "Ben White, sign him up, Ben White, sign him up." But I'm sure he wants to leave. I'm sure he wants to come to us. But end of the day, Brighton, rich owner.
I mean, he may rock up at a team higher up in the division for me. But I guess
there's that as well.
Is the possibility that we could get him back on loan? I don't know. Maybe that's an option worth exploring if he was to go to a team higher up the division. But yeah, listen. Last season, Janssen goes, Ben White comes in, and in such a short space of time, he was arguably the best centre-back we've had at this club for a very long time. So for me, Oscar, if he is going to move on, it's fine. We've got Bielsa. He's the best coach in world football. And if he can do that to Ben White in such a short space of time, then what's to say he can't do it to an already Premier League level centre-back in the same amount of time? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I 100% agree. You know, Ben White's come from League 2, then League 1, then into the Championship. He hadn't played a minute for Brighton before he came to us. So, yeah, no, mate, I agree. I think the thing is, a couple of people have said this, you know, the system is more important than any individual. You know, any individual, or even include Pablo in that.
I'm just having a quick look at these goals because I've missed them all. Yeah, that's a lovely ball through to Watkins.
Do you think the keeper did better, though, on that first goal, watching it back? It kind of goes under his hands now.
To be fair as well, Watkins has just been allowed to run straight through the middle.
Poor, isn't it?
Yeah, really poor. But yeah, probably should do better if I'm being honest. It's a decent ball.
Classic Watkins, isn't it, though?
Yeah. There you go, nice and early, 11 minutes in. That's what I mean. That's what they need, and it'll just buzz them right up. But and just Liam there. Oh, sorry, the second now. Let's have a look at this.
I mean, watch this off Ben Rama now. Yeah, you think the whole momentum's gone, but just watch this. In a second, bang.
Oh, it's a well taken header as well, that, innit? And Marcondes has been brought in for De Silva, was it? So
yeah. Big call that though. Take De Silva out. That goals he scores. But it's worked well. To be fair to Tommy Frank, it's his confidence has been
well taken header, that.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Definitely. 100%. I mean, building into this though, so we're looking at potentially a really, really, really good final. Brentford versus Fulham. You know, a derby as well. It's quite a big, decent little size rivalry. I know it's not. You're not going to get much many hooligans in that, but it's a derby kind of thing, if you know what I mean. It's not like Scum versus Leeds, if you know what I mean. But they do hate each other. So it'll be a good game. You know, if that is to be the final, you know, Watkins versus Mitrovic, you know, Kearney versus Marcondes. So it's good, to be fair, mate. As a neutral watching this, you know, how it's potentially going to play out. It's good, but just going to Liverpool for Ben, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the best move for Ben White right now, purely because looking at Liverpool and thinking, you know, we've got Joe Gomez, obviously Van Dijk, Matip. There's a lot of players there who, as much as I look at this for a chance.
Oh yeah, it should do better. Liam's just mentioned it in the comments as well. That's why I just quickly looked up. Yeah, definitely.
Good save, isn't it? It's but for me, I don't know. I think for Ben White at 22, he needs game time.
What's his face has just moved on though, hasn't he?
And Lovren's left, yeah.
Yeah, Lovren's just left. So, you know, is there an option there? Listen, if they do bring someone in, if it is Liverpool, for me, from what I've heard, maybe he is going higher up the division. But listen, I'm not trying to profess to be ITK. We get a lot of, you know, stuff that comes through. But if he was to go up there, let's say Liverpool, and I agree with you, he's not going to get a lot of game time. Is there the option there to bring him back on loan, maybe? You know,
that's the point. You know what? It's a really good point, mate. It's yeah. I mean, Liverpool got a lot of kids coming through the academy as well. Weyman is someone that a lot of people from around here talk about. But yeah, I think if he was going to Liverpool, as much as I love Ben White, I don't think he'd be getting much game time in that first season. I think obviously you look at him and think his potential's a lot higher than Matip. Arguably, it's on a similar kind of level to Joe Gomez, who's a little bit older than him, I believe. So there's potential there for Ben White. I think at Liverpool, I think he fits a Jurgen Klopp team really well with how he brings the ball out the back, and obviously alongside Van Dijk. You know, you look at it and think, flipping heck, if Ben White makes the same level of progress he did for him, you know, in the last 12 months, wow. I mean, what a deal that is for Liverpool. I mean, for me, I'd look at it and I'd say probably City's probably a better fit right now in terms of where City are at. You know, there's not many great centre-backs at City, as there's one in Laporte. Look at Ben White. I think for Ben White, that's probably a better move for him. God forbid he ends up going somewhere like Chelsea, though, or something like that. I can't see him taking that move on. But, you know, there's going to be a lot of interest, mate. There's going to be a lot of interest. Tottenham, teams like that. There's going to be a lot. I can't see him being at Brighton, to be honest. I can't see. I just think.
I agree, right? I've said it in multiple videos way back when. I said it and I was bold, but I made that statement, is that even if Leeds don't get Ben White, and this was months ago, he will not rock up at Brighton next season. He's too good.
I just can't see it. Yeah.
And he'll go higher up the division. I genuinely believe that. Just on that, guys, I don't know, is my sound okay? Because I know there's been a few issues with my sound on my previous video.
Me, mate.
Yeah, is it all good? I'm trying to get a mic sorted as well, guys, so watch this space. And I'll try and get that sorted. Just having a look at. So what do you think to this? Our good friend, old Scum fan, Man United fan. I got told off for calling them Scum. Actually, I should get a little bit more professional and give them the proper name. Absolute shithouses.
Manchester United supporter.
But yeah, Lord Voldemort, who quite clearly is a Man United fan, says Twanzebe is better than Ben White. What do you reckon to that?
He's not playing enough games, Twanzebe, for me to make that judgment. I mean, he's obviously spent a whole season. I like Twanzebe, don't get me wrong. I look at him and say he's a decent replacement, but he's not on Ben White's level for me. Because if he was, then Swansea would be getting links to other clubs, and he's not. So, I mean, for me, he's a good player, but nah, I've not seen anything to really. I can't think of any aspect of Swansea's game that's better than Ben White's. To be honest, mate, I'm not sure what you think on that.
No, definitely not. But listen, I just think the way this has rolled on season on season, I think Foyth's going to end up coming at some point. I mean, under Mourinho, if Pochettino's still there, he probably gets a chance more, and maybe they keep on to him. But I just don't see Mourinho being that fussed with him.
Mourinho likes experience, doesn't he? He likes certainly a centre backs. John Terry. Obviously the centre backs he's worked with, Ramos, Pepe, etc. All experienced centre backs, aren't they? Materazzi at Inter. He wants experience at centre back. He wants people he knows who are just going to be consistent for him. And Foyth, to be fair, isn't really that player at the minute. I think what the big thing with Foyth was as well, again, I don't want to be professed to be in the know, but I'm not by any stretch of the imagination. But Foyth was mentioned, if you remember, when Bielsa first took the job, like 2 years ago. Before, I think he had joined Spurs at that point, but he hadn't even played a senior game for Spurs. So he has been mentioned before, Foyth, even before this window. We obviously didn't go for him at that point, but it could be. There's no smoke without fire. There's no smoke without fire. It's 2 seasons now. I think if Pochettino likes him, Bielsa likes him. He's talking 2 world-class coaches there. I think as a fan base, if Foyth is brought in for Ben White, we've just got to get behind him. And for me, obviously, the comment you pull up there, that I was actually just about to say, I would probably agree with that at the minute. From what I've seen, I just don't think. I just watched a couple of videos back on him on the old YouTube and that lot, and he makes mistakes. He's definitely got a rashness to his game. He dives in a little bit like Pontus does. But I don't know. I think with Bielsa, I think you can iron out those problems. What would you say, mate?
Yeah, no, exactly. That's the thing. Like, listen, take yourself back 12 months or whenever it was. People were going absolutely mental about Janssen moving on, right? And Ben White coming in. They were. And look, I mean, listen, if Ben White doesn't come to Leeds United this season, right, and gets loaned out somewhere else, there's no way, and I might be wrong, but there's no way top 6 teams are looking at him, and Bielsa's done that. Bielsa's molded him into this top player, and if he's done that with Ben, then why can't he do it with others? I mean, let's be honest. Look throughout the squad, man. Listen, when he came in, KP, we'd have all said, move on. We'd have all put Ronaldo Vieira over KP.
At the time, 100%. Yeah.
Ronaldo Vieira. I mean, we had the chant for Ronaldo Vieira, not for Calvin. If you remember the Ronaldo Vieira, you'll never be. You know what I mean? We had that, right? Not for Calvin. And I genuinely think it'd have been the other way around. But Bielsa came in and knew what he had, So I have full faith, regardless of who rocks up, that they will be moulded into top players. And I think there's a lot in the fact that these players have to play several positions. And I know our good friend Liam, we can always count on him for a little bit of knowledge. Said, himself, he can play 3 roles. I think we sign him, and I'd have to agree with that. 15 million in today's market, and the possible there is a resale value to it as well.
I mean, he's even younger than Ben White. Foyth, I think he's a year younger than Ben White as well, which is, it's that's the thing, isn't it, mate? I think obviously Foyth, he's played at high level. He has played Champions League game football for Tottenham. He's trained with good players. He's trained with Jan Vertonghen, Toby Alderweireld for
Harry Kane
on 2.5 years.
He's been up against Harry Kane in training.
Every single day in training.
The man, right? Harry Kane's the man.
I mean, you'll struggle more against Bamford, because Bamford's a tougher challenge for me.
Well, this is the point, though, right? So I think he's getting a lot of unfair stick, and people are not, maybe expecting bigger deals. I don't know, but if that one's to be done, I tell you what I did see as well. Listen, so we do get a lot of obviously guff coming out from the Sun, etc., and we try and put that out, and we understand ourselves as fans. We probably don't, not 100% on it, but we'll still put it out there. But I seen the YEP, Graham Smith did a piece on Joe Gelhardt today. So that gives me, when I start to see it come out from the local press and the Phils and the Grahams, you start to think there's a little bit more weight to it. So I think that could be a little bit further down the line, maybe. So that one's exciting as well.
I mean, focus on Leeds. Thomas Wilson, who we know well, did a really good piece on Gelhardt, and he looks promising. But obviously, at his age, he's not played a lot of football. He's probably only going to be our third choice striker in effect. But again, you look at if Bielsa likes him, if Orsa likes him, if the academy lads, academy staff like him. What I find interesting as well is there's not really been any announcement on Corberán's replacement yet. That's like Ben White. That's something else we need to sort out. Obviously need whether it's going to be Flores, Reyes getting promoted into Corberán's role. Who knows? But whatever it is, we've got to make the decision. Who comes in? It's an important job, isn't it? At the end of the day,
I'm available if he wants it. I'm knocking on the door.
Get that request in. Get that signing. Not signing. Get that. What's his name? Letter in the post.
There you go, Leeds 2020.
Now, guys.
We've got Weyman.
Only one Joe Weyman.
There we go. If that's Raymond from Undateables, big shout out, Raymond.
Oh, top quality that. That's unreal, that. Raymond in the comments. Absolute legend, mate. Absolute legend. That is absolutely class, that.
People, we could have something coming on route. Let's have a look at this.
Oh dear. Ben Rams on the ball. There's always trouble when Ben Rams on the ball. Watkins cutting it. Ooh, what they're doing here. Jensen.
He's done in there, Jensen, with a nice little turn.
Too easy. Ball's coming into the box.
Finish. And Boymo. Good finish and good cross.
Finish. Yeah, you can't give him that chance in his left foot. He takes them all day long.
Yeah.
Just Ben Brown now.
Keeper, I know. Look, listen, look at him there, Cooper. His master plan, what's gone on? He looks like an ogre from Lord of the Rings. Well, great performance. Just absolutely.
And that's going two against Brentford, are you? It's to get back into this. Great bit of play that for Rico Emery. And what a finish that is off Weyman. That's fucking ridiculous, that.
Is that Grimes running in treacle again there, look, trying to catch up with Henry?
Oh, it's fucking ridiculous how easy that is off Weyman, though. How easy he's made that look. It's a difficult finish, that, mate.
Mate, into the ground, you're right, and it's a great finish, and that's tie over, isn't it?
Definitely. And to be fair, Weymo out of that front three is probably the one who gets the least mention, isn't he?
Yeah.
I know Ben Rama and Watkins steal the headlines, but he must be pushing on 20 goals now from the right hand side. And you don't really see him mentioned about 16 goals. Not a bad guess, that was it. No. You don't really see him get mentioned about like Premier League clubs looking at him. But surely, if Brentford don't go up, all three are going to be on the way. You'd think.
Yeah, you would, mate. But listen, looking at them now, I know Cardiff were my pick. I can't see them overturning it. But in a final, for me, there's only one winner now for the playoffs. I genuinely think that looking at how well they've looked.
To play like this, it's that's the thing. But the thing is with Brentford, they're not consistent for me. They don't always play this well, if you know what I mean. It's not always this free flowing, but I tell you what, they look like winning this by 4 or 5 now, to be honest, mate. The way they're knocking the ball about now. I look at this. Oh, just giving it away on the edge, but Rico Emery's got it back. Oh, nice off Jensen, that. Lovely off Jensen. And they're taking the piss now at the minute.
It's good ball in as well, isn't it?
He's
played well, hasn't he? Jensen.
Yeah, no, 100%. He's made a big difference. Norgard in again. Well read off Henry.
isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely bashing him now, mate. I don't really know. Swansea just need to score really in the next 10 minutes, really, to give themselves a chance. Because against that Swansea and Brentford back line, Pinnock in there, Raya in goal, you can't see him scoring two. As good as they are going forward, you can't see him scoring two, to be honest, mate.
Yeah, I'm just looking there as well. It looks like there were subs made at half time as well.
Subs made at half time. Can't see.
Cabango for Van der Horn.
Okay.
De Hander for Fulton, I believe, and then they went and scored, or has that been made straight after? I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, it does look like oh, it's a nice bit of scuff. IU, is that a free kick? No, he took a dive there. He took a cheeky dive there, IU.
Just checking the match. I'm thinking of me bet here. I need 3 corners for Swansea. I don't think they're going to get them, though. That's the thing. And I need 2 corners for Brentford and me bets in. So pray for corners in the comments, guys, please, if you can. Pray for corners. Pray for corners.
That's a hashtag, guys. Hashtag pray for corners.
Yeah, hashtag pray for corners. Let's have a look. That's a good shout from Harry Burns Cooper in the changing rooms. Hey, you guys, play better. Hey, there we go. Alison and Matty Adams have asked if we are worried that Marcelo Bielsa hasn't signed up yet for another year. I'm not. I believe he will. It's just with Bielsa, like with any job he's ever had, he wants assurances. And I think that's a good thing that our coach wants that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't just, he's done well there, unlucky. Pin it.
He's not saying yes for the sake of it. He genuinely wants to see progress. He wouldn't take the job because for Bielsa, he's not going to get much motivation just keeping us up. He wants lovely little hashtag there. He doesn't just. He wants top 10. He'll want top 10. A real chance to progress and just constantly build, a bit like Wolves did. But obviously not going to have the same financial backing as that. But yeah, I'm confident as well, mate. But you can never ever be 100% with Bielsa because he's just not that kind of manager. We could lose the first game of the season, and he might say, "I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure I can get much out of this team," and leave. You don't know with Bielsa. We could win the first game of the season 5-0, and he might say, "Okay, see you later." Then you never know for certain with him.
Oscar, I know you're being serious, but I just love that from Chris Kelly. Remember Michael Quincy. Shout out.
Michael Quincy. Remember
Oscar, just out of interest, do the super chats come through on here, or? I'm on StreamYard, you see, so
yeah, there would. Yeah, if any super chats would come through on there.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, just in case we're missing it. So let's have a look. Scores from Jimmy Noodlers. Asked for the scores. It's 3-0. How do we see it ending, mate? Do we think it stays like this?
I can only see Brentford adding to it, mate. I think 4-5 possibly. Yeah, I think I'd go 4, to be honest, mate. Love a bit of Scott Janssen, but it's just giving it away there. What are you saying, mate?
I don't know. I think it's just all Brentford in the corner ball. Pray for corners. That's what.
Mate, 2 to go.
That's a corner.
Fucking corner, that.
That's a corner. I think he's been given as a goal kick and fuming with that. Let's have a look. I think it has come back off him, to be fair.
That's a corner. That's a corner.
Pray for corner. You're having me on here.
That's a corner.
The corner ball. Absolutely fuming.
Was it 3 to go then still?
Yeah. Swansea just won.
38 minutes though. Need one every 10 minutes. Yeah, mate. I've been shocked by how bad Swansea have been tonight. I think, but as well, I think Brentford have been really good too. I think it's just a bit of combination, isn't it? They think when Brentford are really on it, though, you look at the quality they've got. They're difficult to stop, aren't they?
Yeah, mate, you're right. Nice from IU there. Nice bit of footwork. Just take it in, get us a corner, just hit it off pin.
Balling off Gallagher. Ooh, bit of a flap off Raya.
Was a decent knock, wasn't it?
Oh, counter-attack coming up. Counter-attack coming up. Ben Rahm's gone for the hopeful one into Watkins. He'll probably get there. He has done as well. Foul. Yeah. I'm not sure. How can he appear? How can he go like that? No, he's just fucking taking him out. How can that not be a foul? He just cleaned him out. What's he expecting?
Got Callum Sanderson here. Congratulations on your promotion. Where do you think Coventry will finish next season from a Coventry fan? Championship?
Coventry?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's, yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, mate, I've hardly seen Coventry play, but I think obviously, I think you look at a lot of the clubs going up, you've got Wickham going up and Rotherham going up. I'd like to think Coventry will do better than both of them. So obviously,
I do like Rotherham, the manager. I forget his name.
Yeah. They're very yo-yo though, aren't they?
Yeah,
you won't be surprised if they go straight back down again.
Last time I seen Coventry, mate, would have been when Darren Huckabee were playing or something like that.
There's proper 90s team, aren't they, Coventry? Yeah, and back in the day when they were decent. But yeah, no, Coventry.
Merlin sticker books.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
big man. Darren Huckabee, Dion Dublin as well.
Yeah, big Dion, who's now selling homes or something.
That's the thing. It's mad, isn't it? In 20 years' time, you'll have Liam Cooper having his own MTV Cribs program.
How clean is your house with Liam Cooper?
Homes under the hammer with Liam Cooper.
Zach Nicholls still fuming about that corner. Fuming.
It's a fucking corner, that, isn't it, all day long? Oh, mate, it's not looking hopeful at the minute because Swansea would actually have to have an attack to get a corner. They're just not doing that. Ben Rahma's dropped deep. He just never ever looks like losing the ball, Ben Rahma. It's just like, he's gone for another one. Oh, what a bad pass that is. They're just taking the piss now, Brentford, aren't they?
Someone's asked, guys, is people asking about Connor in the chat. We'll just quickly address it for them that have. Connor's moved on. Connor's not with All Leeds TV anymore. He's got our blessing. It was parted on good terms. He's a top lad. I was speaking to him today. Everything's cool, but he's not on All Leeds TV anymore, guys. Okay? He's done a video. Check it out. And yeah, that's it. Just to address that, he's a top lad, but he's not on All Leeds TV anymore, just so people are aware. Watch this space. We've got irons in the fire, and hopefully we'll be able to announce, a new presenter in the coming days, weeks. I don't know. It's a bit like, signing it. Will he, won't he, But
we put a lot of bids in, guys. We've got a big budget to work with. We got an excellent transfer fee for Connor. We got a massive transfer fee.
Why wouldn't we, man? He's worth money, isn't he? He's worth weight.
Broke the YouTube transfer record, did Connor? But yeah, no, guys, we got plenty of irons in the fire. Hopefully, next couple of days, we'll get an announcement on that.
I've had a few messages as well, guys, from people that are interested. So we are looking at people as well. So don't worry.
It's a very sophisticated scouting network we've got set up, isn't it, mate?
I've got a little black book. I've got names in here, and he's at front and centre. He's old Lucas, who, by the way, I got marching on together to after the Derby watch-along. Tash is doing a documentary. We rang Gary Kelly first, who didn't answer. We then rang Simon Grayson, who didn't answer. And then finally, Lucas over in South Africa answered the phone to us, and we were singing Marching On Together. So that was like the pinnacle. That was the pinnacle of my...
And you went on Sky on the same day, mate. So
exactly.
Real day.
I went on Sky, spoke to Lucas Radaby, and then went to Millennium Square and just, what a day, what a weekend. Amazing. It is though, right? Because I'll even remember there's people like Liam and etc. and a few other guys that came on our video. I'll never forget you bouncing around with your
bloody mad, wasn't it, mate?
Blue glasses, Connor,
with the light,
with the light, banging it about. I think Tash must be watching us. I assumed you put hashtag pray for corners. It must be Tash or the lovely Jack. But yeah, it'll be Tash, won't she? She forgot we phoned Simon Grayson. Yeah, great day and a day that I'll remember. Tash don't remember it, like.
I don't think Tash remembers the last 2 weeks, to be honest.
No. But no, it was a lovely, lovely day, man, and spent with your own people. It's just amazing, right? It was class, and yeah. But hopefully that won't be the last time we experience that, man. Because
hopefully not, mate. You know, if we stay up, mate, I'm fucking well up for another street party or something. Probably won't be as much as that. You know, I think staying up's a bit less sexy than winning the league, but you know what I mean. It is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers.
Oh, exactly. Chris Kelly's put all his TVR skint, loan deals only. Oscar has spent the budget on his West Wing conservatory. he's pretty.
I've got the right wing conservatory set up now, mate.
He's pretty funny, Chris. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
If we ever do a comedy sketch, Chris, we'll get you in, mate. Yeah, Tash says she doesn't remember anything. Yeah, it was funny, actually. I tell you what's pretty funny, right? We went into Leeds after, and we had blue all over us, Oscar. I had blue dots on me. Yeah, and Tash had blue legs. She looked like a Smurf. And they went, "You're not coming in here. No football shirts and stuff coming in here." Anyway, one guy mentioned that she had paint all over her, so she popped in somewhere and was wiping the blue paint off her legs, just so we could get into this bar. Funny times. Absolute Smurf that she is.
We've got the Football Content Awards, mate, in November.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hopefully we're going to bring it home. Hopefully it's coming home, guys.
You never know, man. You never know. We've got some exciting guests hopefully coming on in the next few weeks as well. I've sent a message to one Philip of here, so hopefully we will hear from Phil soon. We'll get Phil on. Berren, we've done something with Berren before, so hopefully we can get Berren Cross. And yeah, I actually messaged an Argentinian YouTuber today as well. So hopefully we can see about getting someone from South America on the channel as well, just to give us their insight on Bielsa. And now, you know, the fact that, just like I'm an honorary Argentinian, the fact that they're honorary Englishmen now and Leeds fans at that. So yeah, it's a nice little bit of synergy we've got going on there.
I've got to say, mate, the last two we've done with Ryan Dilks and Benjamin Bloom, they're probably favourites we've ever done, to be honest, mate. I think personally, you know, the way it went, you know, how good both were. I mean, Benjamin came on in March and that was really good. But I think after the Seal promotion, he came on. I thought it was just really good chats, guys. And make sure you check them out if you haven't done already. Ryan was absolutely top class as well. And hopefully, although we're going to be in different leagues, maybe we might get to get him back on board again. It was, you know, I thought they were really good chats. And yeah, you know, I think just really enjoying the live streams at the minute, but just watching the goals back, we got a bit of a delay here, mate. It was someone down injured or something.
I'm not sure. Sorry,
I've been really showing the goals back. It's
too busy checking everyone's lovely comments and trying to keep update with all you guys. But yeah, there is
stop. I've not looked. To be fair, I've been slacking. I've been slacking on the comments there since you joined in. I'll have a little look here. So one Entel says, as you said, mate, Brentford slapped Fulham about in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think so. I think in the final. Yeah, I think the final. You'd think they'd boss it, right?
I think they'll play like this, mate. And I think they've beaten Fulham in both games this season. But I don't know, mate. I'm watching Fulham the other night. I thought second half they looked so good. But I don't know if Fulham don't have Mitrovic back. I think that's the big one. Yeah, if Mitrovic isn't in the team for that game against Brentford, you know, where they need, because he, you know, best player, isn't he? You know, the player who scores the goals. But Brentford lost the ball in a really bad area there. Come back out to Dan there, balling off. No, they're messing about. They're messing about with it now, Swansea. Just shocking, to be fair.
I think it should have gone in the box. Oh, wow, that was unreal by Weyman. Did you see that? Lovely little bit of tech.
Everyone talks about Ben Rama Watkins, but I'd take him Weyman, mate. Even if he's cheaper, I'd take him every day of the week. He's such a good player. But Brentford is so comfy.
People sleep on him. It was a lovely little bit of techers there, and he megged him at the same time as well. There's Ben Rama.
Nice bit of play. Ooh, just a bit heavy.
Look though, it's reminiscent. It's a little bit reminiscent of Leeds, right? In the fact that when he's done well there though.
Oh, good save, good hands off.
Corner.
Ooh, top class, mate. We have had a super chat off the Smiths Elvis. Delighted to see Joe, Oscar Tash, and Jack keep the flag flying high. Love Jack's tribute to Jack Charlton. What a video that was, guys. I'm sure you will have watched it, but make sure you check it out. A couple of weeks ago, heartwarming. It was heartwarming, mate, to be fair. I mean, I'll be honest, I was close to tears watching that of Jack. Such a fantastic video, that. As an Irish Leeds fan, it was very touching. Love your promotion celebrations. Top class, that, mate. Top class, that.
I believe he got the nickname Jack because he reckons he could play like Jack Charlton. That's the story.
Apparently, an absolute ball back in the day was Jack. I've heard of many people.
From what I've heard, he's got 2 left feet though. So we'll wait and see. Yeah, but if he's as good as he says he is, let's get an all Leeds TV 5-a-side team. I was always full back me as a young'un because I was shite. But
you're the Stuart Dallas, mate. You covering everywhere.
That's the one, mate. Yeah. I remember because I used to play fullback for my local team, and then I went to senior school, and my brother's a decent footballer, to be fair, and he used to play up front for the school. So the PE teacher just assumed that I could play up front, and I played up front for my school team and must have scored about 2 goals from year 7 all the way up to year 11. I kept saying, maybe put me at the back, and he was like, no. So yeah, I was like Paddy Bamford, basically, just ran all day. It's funny because Tom Clark, who was the captain at Preston, he's actually gone to FC United Manchester. He was in my school football team, absolutely unreal talent as a young'un. And it just shows you the gulf in class because, honestly, he was head and shoulders above anybody, but he reached his height in the Championship, which is still a top level. But as good as he was, it makes me wonder, the likes of Rooney, etc., how good they must be. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. They're just messing around, aren't they, Swansea? They're getting nothing together at all. He's
doing well, though, to keep hold of the ball there.
Yeah, just overdone it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just little half chances, aren't they, really? They're not, I think they just look, confidence-wise, they look shot to me, Swansea. I mean, it shows how crucial an early goal is. To be honest, mate, this has followed a similar pattern to when we got beat by them earlier in the season. Absolutely battered them on the day, but early goals change everything, don't they? We didn't score in that game. Then they got a little bit of momentum towards the end and then just have a scuff shot and it goes in. And that's not really being salty. It's just like football is it just can change so quickly, can't it? Because we probably played as well that day as Brentford have today, to be fair. But it's what it is, isn't it? We paid them back in a couple of weeks ago when Pablo... Oh, mate, that was the moment there, wasn't it, for me? That Pablo one, when that went in.
It was, mate, you're right. It's one of them where you'll remember it, won't you? For a long time. And then obviously following it up with a not great performance against Barnsley, but to still come away with a win, it's still scratch your head to think that we still come away with a win in that game. It was mad, wasn't it? Because we didn't really deserve it. I thought Barnsley were fantastic that game.
Yeah, definitely. I think, to be fair, Barnsley one of the teams to watch next season. The way they finished this season, they've outplayed us. They're beating Brentford, they're beating Forest. It's they'll be going into next season with a lot of confidence, with that kind of momentum to finish it off with. And they play good football. They play, you watch Barnsley compared to like Swansea and Cardiff, who we've seen in the playoffs. I much prefer to watch Barnsley, to be fair, in terms of how they play, especially against Cardiff. I mean, in terms of a football ability, they're miles above Cardiff, and yeah, there might be one to look out for, and whoever Paul Cook goes to, obviously he's a manager on the market, isn't he? Being linked with Bristol City and Birmingham.
Well,
I think he'd definitely get one of the two.
Apparently, Karanka might be going in at Birmingham, which I was surprised by because I was almost certain that Lee Bowyer was going to rock up there.
Well, it's ex-player at Birmingham, and it's a strange one. Karanka's not going to go cheap though, is he? It's going to be, for Birmingham. Obviously, they seem to go for quite low budget appointments. No disrespect to Pep Clotet, but they don't seem to have that much to spend in terms of the facts. I don't think we even covered this yet, mate. But what do you make of Jude Bellingham getting the shirt number retired for himself? Is that the most tin pot thing in the history of tin pot things?
Oh, it's absolutely embarrassing. Like, I believe I read as well. Was it Obafemi Martins when they won the cup? He was wearing that shirt as well.
Right.
And the people were saying, like, you've retired it for someone who's played I think he's played 40 odd games in the Championship. Like, it's just a crazy decision just because he's gone to Dortmund. Like, it's absolutely insane.
And just avoid relegation by like a point or whatever it was. It's pretty bad, that, isn't it? Really.
It's like when Woodgate went to Madrid, Real Madrid, for example. It's like Leeds United saying, right, let's retire that now because he's gone to a top level club. I just don't get the thought process behind it, and it's made them look so stupid, man.
But and Jonathan Woodgate played for us in Champions League semi-finals. And Jude Bellingham playing it.
This is what I'm saying.
Away, you know what I mean?
I'm just trying to think of someone who went to like an elite club at that time. You know what I mean? There'll be many more.
Yeah, no, I understand know what you mean, mate. But it's just so strange, isn't it? I mean, it's not like Bellingham's going to play for Dortmund for another 2 years. I mean, he's 17. I don't think Dortmund are going to say, yeah, you know what, mate, you're going straight into the team. He's going to go into their B team, play probably 2 seasons in that before he even gets considered. It's crazy, really. I mean, but obviously for Bellingham, you go to Dortmund, you've got a really good chance of developing, haven't you? I mean, look at them stats. 4 goals, 1 assist. It's not really, doesn't scream, like a Dele Alli or someone like that, does it?
No, definitely not, man. It's strange. But that's the same, right? It's like MK Don's retiring Dele Alli's number.
Yeah.
That's what it's like, you know what I mean? And look there, Ed's put it up for us. Jude Bellingham, 44 games, 4 goals and 1 assist. I believe I'd seen, actually, that Alioski had more goals at St Andrews than what Jude Bellingham had. Do you know what I mean? So that's what people were saying, like, are we going to retire Alioski's number? I swear it was Alioski, something along them lines I seen on Twitter, and I just thought it was fantastic. So it's just insane, man. Like, listen, he's obviously got loads ahead of him, but if our club did that, I'd be absolutely mortified, mate. Like, mortified.
The only number I think could accept being retired would be number 4 for Billy.
Yeah.
Suppose you could say, I don't know, number 6 for Norman or Big Jack, but if it's anyone other than a 60s, 70s legend, and it's too late to do that now, obviously, the time to do something like that would have been straight away. But I agree with you. I think retiring shirt numbers should be only for truly special circumstances. You know what I mean? I can't remember many, in recent years. I can't remember many. I think Maldini had his retired at Milan. I remember that, the number 3. But I can't. Totti, I think, had his retired at Roma. Obviously, they play like 25 years for them teams. Not play like 1 season and just fucks off after 1 season. You know what I mean? That's the thing as well. He's fucked off after this first transfer offer.
He's a one, like Jack Charlton would be the perfect record number of appearances, 1 club man, 700 and odd appearances. Yeah, never going to be eclipsed. That's the sort of numbers you're looking at, like you've mentioned, Billy, etc. Not some kid who's played 44 fucking games, man. I think it's crazy. But Jakanji one there's just said, been quiet with transfers, hope to get some news this weekend. It has, guys. Like, I've been monitoring transfers as best I can ahead of me transfer news and stuff daily. And to be honest, tomorrow's video might only be a couple of minutes long. It's been quite a slow day for Leeds United. But wait and see. Hopefully something else
We might
might
have to
come
start
out.
making it up now, mate. We have to say Leeds in for Neymar kind of thing. We need might have to start getting creative. Might have to do an anchorman. We have to start making up the news kind of thing.
That's a free kick from Janssen, I believe. But anyway,
let's start doing an anchorman, just making up the news, saying there's a massive car chase going on.
Yeah.
It's not looking like Swansea getting into this, are they?
No, definitely not, mate. And I'm just looking at this time going down. I need 2 corners for Brentford, 2 corners for Swansea. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. There you go.
It's going to be tough. Yeah, being shot by Swansea tonight. It's probably the best chance Swansea will get of getting out this league. You know, they're not going to have Brewster next season. Probably not going to have Gallagher. You look at that and you think, are they going to get a better chance than this?
Yeah, we've seen with Derby County. We've seen with Derby County. Yeah, we've seen with Derby County just how much of a nightmare that can be, because their squad was just ripped apart after the failed playoff final. The likes of Mount, Wilson, etc., Tomori, just ripped apart.
Tomori as well.
Yeah. So it just shows you, and they're now looking to build from within, and that might work for them. I don't know, but like you say with Swansea, and I think they were quite lucky in that they got, well, not lucky, they appointed Cooper, right? And it was astute because obviously he had links. I think he won the under-17s, was it, with Lewis Cook?
England,
yeah, Lewis Cook captained them, right?
I believe he was top scorer at the tournament, I think. Yeah.
So he had them links, so he was able to bring in Brewster. He was able to bring in Gallagher, who was on loan at Charlton Athletic, and these players have worked with him at international level. So it was quite a shrewd move by Swansea. But if they don't go up, then they have to go again, don't they? So yeah,
100%. That's the thing. There's no goal there. Ooh, is he onside there? Oh, he was offside. But yeah, no, mate, spot on comparisons. Derby, it's almost directly comparable. You've got Tomori, Van der Horn. Van der Horn's, he's not going to be staying beyond this season. His contract's out. Gallagher, Mount, and then Brewster, Harry Wilson. You've got a very similar kind of comparison. I just see a drop off, but Brentford making some substitutions here. They're that confident they're taking Weyman off, so that's quite telling. Looks like De Silva's going to come on. I don't know if it's 2 subs. Canos coming on as well, and De Silva. 2 good players coming on, to be fair. As much as Sergio Canos is a bit of a knob, should we say? But
yeah, not liked by Leeds United fans, is he?
No, he's rejected us and was just a bit of a twat last time we played him. But other than that, he's a lovely fella. So like Salinas come on as well. Looks like for Swansea, good player. Surprised he's not brought him on sooner. He's and to be fair, as Tash says there, that's a spot on comparison. That's a Strout. It's like retiring Strout's number because he made his debut. It is. It's like retiring Jack Clark's number after he went to Tottenham.
No, yeah. Bang on, you bang on the money there. What a deal we got out of that, by the way. Guys, people are telling us they possibly it could be a goal for Ryan Brewster coming up. Let's have a look. Are you over the top? What? He's done yet?
Oh my word, what's he doing? 13 minutes, guys. 13 minutes. It's 3-1. Did he want more?
What a bell ending. Wasn't like that.
That is Casilla and Cooper. That is Casilla and Cooper all over again. That Raya's got mixed up, and Jansen's it's Jansen's fault, isn't it? That's what the fuck is Jansen doing?
What is he doing? No danger. Nice little knock from Mayu in the door. I'll try and flick it out. I will try and back it out.
Mate, what a finish for his weak foot, though. The way he's just lobbed it over him was weak foot. Oh, what a finish.
Look at him, he puts his hands out as if to say, what? Come on, mate, you're captain. What is that flick?
What's he doing? What a finish this is, though, mate. It was weak foot, first time. Bang, over the spot on that. Good game now, mate.
Yeah, game on.
Swansea on the attack.
Maybe there's a chance
like
of them
this.
calling yet, mate. Techers from Janssen. Lovely little, I don't know if it's called a rainbow flick, just a flick of sorts. Last man. Yeah.
Not the best of ideas, is it?
Yeah,
It's not what a normal defender would do. Think,
no.
let's try a rainbow flick here in the playoff semi-final. Anyway, he's
captain as well, Mr. Reliable. There you go. Oh, I'm telling you, come on, Swansea now. I want them to get a goal.
Mate, 2 weeks ago, Pontus was the best defender in the world. We made the biggest mistake we've ever made, apparently, because Brentford start with winning games. It's a fickle nature, isn't it, football, mate? It's a fickle nature. He's made themselves look a right mug these last 2 games. What is he doing?
Second tier have said, Pontus Jansson picked a really bad time to decide he's the Swedish Neymar. Oh, they're in here. He's offside.
Oh, offside. I like this, mate. It's well poised. 10 minutes to go. Well poised. I'm glad that it's gone in. That Pontus has made this entertaining.
Yeah, he has, mate. He likes to do that for Leeds United fans, doesn't he?
Certainly does. Good man. Good on him.
Glad we got shut. And this is the thing. This is the point. I just want to quickly go on that as well. Let's not, if Ben White does move on, let's have faith that the club can do it, because we all were gutted when Janssen moved on. We bought in Ben White, and look how much better we got. And now we're all laughing at Janssen. Do you know what I mean? So this is good build-up, though, by Brentford.
Yeah, you won't bet against Brentford just getting angry and finishing it off. Ooh! Just wide. Whistling wide.
Pontus Jansson is Scott Wootton in disguise. Love that. That's a corner. It came off him. Pray for the corner. Pray for the corners. I don't think I'm going to get 4 corners in 10 minutes, do I? Let's see what my cash out is. I put a tenner on for 50 quid, so let's have a look, see what I've got. They're offering me cash out of £1.61. Damn.
Bastards.
Yeah. Damn Sky Bet. Come on.
I mean, mate, Ollie's at the wheel. Just seen that come through. Ollie's at the wheel. Mate, you finished third. You finished third. You finished third and you're in the Europa League.
Well, Selena there. Are you? What's he done?
What the hell's gone on there? Wow, what great strength of Watkins that.
Yeah,
he's lost it in the end, but
no, it's not a free kick.
Give over. Free kick, is it really? He's got away from there.
Very soft. What about this one? Would you take Pinnock?
Yeah, to be honest, mate. Yeah, I would. I'm not sure if he's a direct like-for-like Ben White replacement. I think he's a bit more. I don't think he's like as good on the ball, if you know what I mean. I think he's a bit more of a traditional kind of centre back. His non-league roots and that lot, but as backup or as competition to Coops, and 100%. Pinnock for me has been. I think we all said it in our Championship Team of the Year. It's probably been the other outstanding centre back alongside Ben White and Ajayi, I guess. He's been really impressive, and mate. But I can't see that happening unless Brentford fucking up at Wembley, to be honest, or fucking up tonight. That's the only way I can see that happening.
Yeah, and like Luke Tomlinson says, I love the fact that Ollie's done well at the end of the season because he's lulled Man United fans into a false sense of security. They're going to let him spend and waste money again, and they'll absolutely fall down the table and he'll be sacked. And hopefully Bielsa will be the one that teaches him tactically, beats them 3-0 on their own patch, and then he's sacked. And then you'll all be saying Ollie's at the wheel, so crack on. It is what it is. Spend about 500 mil. Give Dean Henderson a contract on about 250 grand a week, and he'll have a shocker. We all know what you like. What did they signed up Lingard and paid him about 150 grand a week, didn't they? Any other person?
Mate, I would take Lingard at Leeds. I would not take Lingard. Categorically don't think Lingard to get in the Leeds team. Even if I wasn't being biased, even if he played for like Tottenham or a club I wasn't particularly asked about, I still wouldn't have him at Leeds. You know what I mean?
No, exactly, mate. You're right.
Opportunity here, mate.
Yeah,
Grimes, swinging it in. He's swinging the baby in. Oh, over it. He's had a shocker tonight, Matt Grimes.
He has.
Just over 5 minutes to go. Probably, well, no, it's probably about 10, isn't it? Plus stoppage time. Bit of a tense finish, but again, Swansea haven't really kicked on since they scored. They're not really, it was a massive boost, that goal. And that's the thing, Brewster, he just needs that one little moment. He just puts it in the onion bag, doesn't he?
We go Pinnockton well there. Oh, nice. Gallagher outside at foot. Come on.
Imagine if we got extra time though after that Pontus fuck up.
Yeah, no. I still can't believe he put his hands out. He put his hands out.
He's just moaning other people. He's blaming the ball next.
You should have given me a shout. Well, not really, Pontus. You shouldn't be trying to flick it out, back heel it out from, last man. Do you know what I mean? So
You've got to have some bollocks to do something like that, though. Start trying to blame your teammates when you just categorically just made them absolutely horrendous fuck up. You just don't do it, do you? It's just...
No, definitely not. Have a look. We might have a chance coming up here for Brentford.
Oh, that's nice. Released him on the right side. He's cut it back. Benrahma. Ooh! Is it off the post?
Off the bar, mate. Off the bar. Is it a corner
Yeah,
ball?
it is.
Should be a corner. I think it flicked off him somewhere. Let's have a look. Defender.
Ooh, that's a chance, that. Brentford fully deserves to go through, though. They've been a miles better side tonight. Oh, look how easily Benrahma just skipped past him there, though. It's just like, it's 2 touches. He just skipped past him and just has a shot off. He's, as you said, mate, he's going to a Chelsea or something like that in the summer,
yeah,
I think.
No, I think so too, mate.
Maybe even that. And I think I look at him and think he probably suits an Arsenal, something like that best. He's probably going to get a bit of game time. But he probably gets into that. The state Arsenal are in, he probably gets into the Arsenal team at the minute, to be fair.
Who's the kid who's the kid with the dark hair? This one here on the ball. He's looked all right since he came on.
Danda.
Yeah, he's looked
Danda.
He's tried to get him moving at least.
Yeah.
So Richard Melly says 5 players is a must for Leeds United. How many, not what we need, but how many do you realistically see us getting done, bud?
I mean, are you including people like Ben White and that lot, or ones that we've already had?
Let's not include Jack Harrison because we know that's done.
Okay,
right? That'll be done.
Costa obviously been done for ages. Okay, I would say putting a number on it, Casilla to go out. That's probably the only one I'd let go. I think everyone else has got a place in the squad. So I don't know, just working out in my head. I'd probably say about that. Yeah, I'd say about 4 or 5.
I do.
I think we need 2 centre halves. I think that's with Berra being out, I think we do need 2 centre halves. Even if we get White, we need another one as well as at least as backup. Goalkeeper, we probably need at least a backup to Meslier. Obviously, striker is a bit of a given, and then probably another attacking player, be it winger or number 10, I'd probably go for. But I think the priorities for me, mate, centre back and striker, I think they have to be where we spend the big money. I think the other positions are less of a priority to an extent. I know a lot of people say about Pablo 35, but even if Pablo's not the same level in the Prem, we have got other options there at the minute who can possibly step in. But I'd say striker, because we've only got one out-and-out striker at the club at the minute, and centre-back, I'd say they are the priorities, but in total, 4 or 5 for me, mate. What would you say?
Yeah, no, I have to agree with Steak and Ailing Pie, wherever he is. I've lost him.
Oh, yeah, I've got him there.
Steak and Ailing Pie says we need 5 or 6, and I think we might get that, if I'm being totally honest. We shall see, though. Just a bit of breaking news for you folks out there. I'm gonna just give you that in a sec, just before I retweet it.
Got me nervous now, mate. What's
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
what's going on?
Bit of breaking news, folks. I'm just retweeting it from the All Leeds TV Twitter account. But Tom Barkley of the Sun, but basically it says Dutch international Joel Veltman has joined Brighton from Ajax for an undisclosed fee. He's signed a 3-year deal, and boss Graham Potter says he's an excellent defender who can play at right back and centre half. So does that mean they're making, signings on the back of maybe losing a centre half? Fingers crossed, but that's a confirmed deal. Guys, Janssen there.
I'm rubbing my hands, mate. I'm rubbing my hands.
Yeah.
Oh, that was, that's I'll tell you what, if you're Ben White, you're pissed off at that, though, aren't you? If you're Ben White, they've already got Webster, they've already got Dunk, they've already got Duffy, Byrne, they've got loads of centre-backs. Just don't be greedy, Brighton. Just let him go. Let's set him free. Set him free, Brighton.
Guys, if you don't follow the square ball, they've put Janssen's attempt at clearance. The square ball is just absolutely unreal.
Oh, mate, that is the best. That is the best social account to follow, other than Joe Weyman himself. But mate, obviously, square ball, just top class, aren't they? They are like they're almost like the Pablo of Leeds media, aren't they? They've been around for absolutely forever, and they mature like a fine wine.
Yeah, they do.
But for all your Leeds content, do watch All Leeds TV instead. That's all. That's all I'm going to add there. But mate, that's a positive though, isn't it? Veltman, even to sign him as the right back, if they're signing enough players, spending money like that.
There it is. We've completed the signing of Joel Veltman from Ajax, so it's a confirmed deal, guys. So there you go.
You never know, mate. They might have spent a bit of the budget on that. They might need money from White to bring in attackers. They need a striker, Brighton, don't they? Because Morpay's not done the business so far. Murray's like 39, isn't he, or something? They're going to need a striker to bring in, and strikers aren't cheap. So, you know what? Let's offer him Ryan Edmondson as a trade-off.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, you say that. So Aaron Barker, who must be a Brighton fan, has actually put on Twitter, another centre-back. We have 4 now. We have so many defenders. We need strikers. We only have Morpay, Connolly and Murray. We need at least 2 more strikers. So you bang on there, mate. They're wanting strikers. They're getting defenders in the door. Could Ben White be on his way out? We shall see. Hopefully it's to Leeds United. I have a feeling it could be further up the table. Maybe we get him back on loan. I'm not sure. Watch this space, Leeds United fans. Go on, are you?
Here. Roberts is released on the right side. He's played the ball into Brewster. Oh, wrong decision.
Ayu's fuming with him there. Ayu's absolutely livid.
That's a bad decision, That's a bad. With 5 minutes to go, that's a real. Yeah, he would be pissed off there if you're Ayu. What's he doing there, Brewster? He's just got to play it again. You can't. I know he's a confident striker, but that's the young side of his game, isn't it? That's the inexperience, I guess. A more experienced. Tell you what, it's kicking off on the touchline here.
Oh, here we go.
Kicking off on the touchline. Thomas Franks looks like he's fucking ready to fucking go fisticuffs here. It's kicking off.
Look at Ayu, he's fuming.
What's happened there?
Oh, it's all kicking off here. Why ain't Janssen in? I'm sure Janssen's going to be creeping up somewhere here. Look.
I want to know what's going on, so I want to know what side to root for in this. Need context, mate. What's
yeah.
You want to know what side to root for? What happened? Show some highlights then. Let's see some highlights. Let's see it kicking off.
Oh, that's naughty, though. I hate that shit.
Look at it. It's fucking fuming, Roberts.
He's bang on, Roberts there. He's bang on, though, because Thomas Franks threw the ball away, and then because he's banged into him, he's kicked off. Fuck that, man. He should have stuck the nut on him. Sergi Canos. Bang. Have that.
We might be going out, but you're getting a fucking black eye as well. Bang! Good night, you. I won't get as demonetised. I was going to say something else then, but right. So let's tell you what, the fiery now Swansea, but Thomas Frank has just done some Matthäus Click-esque shithousery there, hasn't he?
It was, yeah.
3 minutes to go. Can Swansea get one last chance? One last chance, but Brentford are going to hold on, or maybe even get a fourth.
It's too late. There's a corner, but I think it's a little bit too late unless we're going to get a lot of corners in this space. Let's have a look. I'll be fuming if I miss by one corner. Won't lie.
One corner. And that one as well. Oh, fucking Watkins.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Corner. See what we're up to now. Let's have a look at the match stats. Match stats, we've got 3 for Brentford, 2 for Swansea. So, yeah, it's not coming in. Unreal. What's happening, Laurent? Corners are not happening. That's what's happening. Corners are not happening. But we've got 2 minutes left to play, Laurent. Brentford are winning 3-1, and Brentford are trying to keep it in the corner to prevent Son coming away with any sort of quick.
Tell you what, before I was winning. Oh! Fucking word. That's an effort.
That kid can strike a football, can't he? That is so
he's just a bit too. He's like Pereira. He's just too good.
Yeah, man.
For this level, he's just too good. Oh,
inches wide.
For an effort. Look at that for an effort.
Oh. Robert's trying to find himself a free kick, and he's just skipped in front of him. Oh, Janssen putting Brewster on the deck there.
Messi coming to Leeds. I don't want Messi, mate. I want Benrahma.
I think we've got another corner coming up. A Swansea corner. Having a miss by Feckin to corner.
It is as well. Pinnock's conceded it. If it went to extra time, would your bet still be valid?
No, it finishes at 9 minutes. I know. Oh, Mulder's coming up. Keeper.
Love it. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go, guys. It's the last chance they're going to get. Probably. Mulder's gone up.
Torrado, don't do us like this. Don't do us like this, Torrado. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. People are lying.
No, mate.
Oh, Janssen with a big head out. People are lying.
This isn't leading to a goal. Surely not.
Oh, definitely not. People are saying it's 3-2. I'm not having it. You're having us on.
You're having us on.
You got us all excited.
It's out of order. You're out of order.
Yeah, you are. Definitely not. No goal. And I think we're coming up to full-time. Zen, I think it is. Valiant effort from Swansea, but listen, Brentford won that. They won that game in the first half, didn't they?
Really, yeah. I think obviously after it's vindication for that red card, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, true.
It's Swansea had a little attack there, but again, why is he shooting from there, Selena? Full time. The Bees are going to Wembley. To Wembley. So there we go. Congratulations to Brentford. They've deserved it over the season. They finished third. They finished what? Was it 12 points ahead of Swansea?
Yeah.
They've dominated that game. You have to say, fair play to Brentford. There you go.
Massive cojones by Thomas Frank as well, pre-match, saying they will win that game. They did just that. They looked class. They looked much better than Swansea. And Swansea and co have to. I mean, Brewster's laying on the floor there, but really he's thinking, "Get me back to Liverpool."
Yeah.
But they're
out of playing with fucking Matt Grimes is what he's thinking.
But there's the man, Benrahma. Watkins though, tidy finish as well.
Yeah, key player, isn't he, Watkins? You look at him and think, even if Brentford don't go up, he's going to be playing Premier League football. He's going to be leading the line for someone. I think you look at it, Brighton, us, West Brom, there's going to be a lot of clubs looking at him if Brentford don't go up. There's a big game for Brentford, though, the final, because if they don't win theoretically, I know they're going to be strong favourites to win, but if they don't win, all of a sudden, it's almost like a £200 million game for them because they're going to lose all their players. And it's going to be a real make or break in their history if they don't win the game. Because I know the recruitment team is strong, but bloody hell, you can't lose 5 or 6 players and replace them.
There is a lot being made in the comments as well about obviously AU's penalty miss as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true as well. Janssen diving in there too. I mean, they've kind of got through in spite of Janssen, haven't they? It's, what I mean, mate, is why it'll be an interesting final is if Janssen's up against Mitrovic and starts any funny business like he has in the last 2 games.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
it's a tricky one, isn't it? After that, at that point, but I mean, Pinnock there, he's the man, isn't he? At the back, he's the rock that kind of holds it together. But
and like someone's put there, Callum Sanderson, farewell Griffin Park, the last game to be played there. The last time they hear the chant, and at full time goes, and at half time goes, and at goes.
It's a chant and a half, that mate. It's
I've never heard. And at full time goes, and at half time goes, and at full time goes. It's an absolute screamer. Goals from the bees. Yeah, there you have it. Pavel has asked, has Brentford played in the Premier League? No. It's quite an achievement for Brentford, if I'm being totally honest, and their recruitment.
Yeah, mate. Have you done Brentford before away from home?
Sorry?
Have you done Brentford before away from home?
No, I haven't, mate. No.
It's like a village, mate. It's like it's bizarre. It's just like it's tiny. The area is just tiny. Even the ground. Look at the ground, mate. It's a phenomenal achievement. And to be fair to him, they've not just spent millions. They've just bought solid recruitment. Whoever they've sold, like they sold Morpay, Sawyers, etc., and just replaced them. And they do it the right way, you know. And I know we like to take the piss out of Thomas Frank. I know there's a bit of business there, from them towards, but.
He is so close with his squad. You can see that there, to be fair.
Yeah. But he just looks like a professor, like a university, the way he dresses and the long hair and all that lot. He looks like someone who just, it probably takes him half an hour to stop looking at the mirror kind of thing. He gets up half an hour earlier every morning just so he can look at himself in the mirror.
That's a good shout as well, Harry Bishop. Big up. Lou Leeds saying they took money out. To be fair, if you're in reference to Brentford, they don't do that. They've got a brilliant recruitment strategy. They buy players for peanuts and sell them for money. They're a well-run football club. This is from Martin Smith. Mighty Leeds. We all love Leeds. Hi, you guys from Birmingham, UK. Hi. So tomorrow then, mate. Tomorrow, same again for Cardiff Fulham. I'll be working till 8. I'll try and get off a little bit early so I can join you a little bit sooner. Is there anything more you want to add? And I'll get the video out in the morning, guys, ASAP. It's been a quiet day for news, though, but we've had that little Ben White thing come in, so let's wait and see on that. Is there anything else you want to discuss, Oscar?
Make sure you join us tomorrow, guys. Is it Fulham versus Cardiff? And the final, of course, coming up as well, and the FA Cup final. So I think it's going to be 3 watch-alongs in 5 days, I think it's going to be. Yeah. Make sure you check us out, guys. Make sure you check us out. And you check out Joe's video tomorrow. And the last 2 he's already done. See you later, guys. All ECV.